Welcome to this YouTube channel. In the last video, we talked about how to get started with working, get started on working with pandas in using VS Code. And so in this video, we'll look at another way you can get to work with pandas. And I'll leave it up to you to make your choice. But whichever one you choose, whatever your decision is, would work for the this video series. In this video, I want to show you how to work with pandas using the Jupyter Notebook. And it's sort of similar to this, but so think of what this environment you have here in VS Code, but not in VS Code now, but you'll see it in just a bit. The way to do that, now go to your terminal. I'm going to open terminal. Once I open the terminal, I would navigate into the folder where I want to, or even better still, will be to go here and look at this directory. I'll right click that and say open in terminal. Once I open this directory in my terminal, I'll create a new folder just so we can see the differences between the 01 lesson. I'm going to do mkdir. That's to create a directory, make directory. Actually, that's what mkdir means. Okay, so mkdir, the name of the folder, I want to call it Jupyter Pandas. And I'll hit the enter button. And as you can see here, we have Jupyter Pandas. I'm going to navigate into that directory. And I'm just going to do cd Jupyter Pandas. Now I'm here. Now what you need to do here is, now I want to assume that you already have Jupyter installed. If you don't have Jupyter installed, all you need to do is to do pip install and then Jupyter, right? Once you do this, I already have it installed, but again, you can see it's just using the cached versions I have. I'm going to clear this off. All right, so once we have established that we already have Jupyter installed, the next thing to do is just similar to what we did in VS Code. So what I would do here would be to create a virtual environment. And again, how we do that is python-m venv. Venv, I explained this in the previous video, but just in case you didn't watch it, this name could be anything, all right? It could be venv, it could be henv, it could be plenv, whatever name you want to give to it, right? Just know that that's your virtual environment. And once I'm done with that, I hit the enter button and it creates that virtual environment for me. Once I'm done creating that virtual environment, I'll need to activate it so that I can use it. And I just want you to take note that this is currently the base, right? And the way to activate that virtual environment here on Mac OS is by saying source venv/bin/activate. And again, the way to do that in Windows would be to just type venv, which is this name here, /script, and I want you to take note of this slash. This is backslash, right? /script, and then again you have activate. But this command isn't going to work for Mac OS. In Mac OS, it's source venv/bin/activate. And I'll activate that. And as you can see, we now have this venv here. Now, the next thing to do would be to type in this command, Jupyter Notebook. And now that I have activated that environment, I can type this Jupyter Notebook. And once I hit the enter, it creates this for me. And as you can see, it's using Chrome. Now, you might think that, oh, doesn't this seem like something we did before? Is it not similar to the Google Colab? Yes, it is. However, This is different in the sense that you do not need to have a Gmail account, but you need to have a web browser, right? And so if you come here, as you can see, there's nothing here, right? And so I can create a new notebook here, and I create that new notebook. It takes me here. It asks me to select the kernel I want to use. If you recall, we did this as well using the VS Code if you watched the previous video. And so I'll select this kernel, and once I do that, you can see it right here. I will rename the file by just clicking on that untitled. I'll call this Pandas Lessons, and I'll just hit the enter button. Once I do that, I can come here. Now, let's see if we have pandas working. And again, let me zoom in so that you can see what I'm typing. Import pandas as PD. Now, the way to run this cell, and I think I didn't talk about this in the previous video, is by, so there are two things you can do, or even more than two actually. As you can see, there's a run menu here. If you click on that, you can run selected cells, and you have other options. And I'll probably do another video on this environment just to walk you through the environment. But for now, let's just see how do we run this. Just use the shift return or shift enter to run the cell and then create another cell below that cell. If you want to run the cell without creating a new cell, just do command enter. So I'm going to do command enter in this case. And as you can see, it's here, and we've been able to run this successfully. And that's how to use Jupyter Notebook. And I think I'll probably be using this the most, but I might be switching between VS Code. I'll probably be using Google Colab more frequently, but like I said, just about anything you choose works just perfectly fine. And because I'm connected to the internet most of the time, I think I feel more comfortable using Google Colab. So just make your decision, but anything you work with is just fine. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please, I encourage you to do so. And don't forget to hit the thumb up button, just so that I know that you're enjoying this video series. And if you will, you can also share these videos with other people you know might be interested in learning pandas. So see you in the next one, where I walk you through this environment, how to create new files, and how to run your programs. Thank you for watching. Bye.